Welcome to episode 1 of my core basis curriculum. In this episode, I'll be showing you one of the main things I need to know, which is candlesticks. Candlesticks is a way that the market shows itself to you. It's the way that price expresses itself. So, as you see here on this chart, you see how price is moving up and down. You're probably like, what is price? Price is this. Because you see this little price scale here? This is how price expresses itself, through candlesticks. So I'm going to show you the basic anatomy of what candlesticks are, so you'll be able to understand, like, oh, okay, so these are what candlesticks are. There's multiple different ways that price can express itself. Like this, through candlesticks, and you have Heikin-Ashi charts, you have hollow candles, line charts, area charts, columns, Renko, Kagi. Those are ways that price can express itself. But the easiest way that price can express itself, or the most predictable way or readable way that price can express itself, is through candlesticks. As you see here, these are considered candlesticks. So I'm going to give you an anatomy of what a candlestick is. So let's zoom in on this candlestick here, shall we? This one candlestick right here, this gray one. So, before I get into this, the gray candles are the down candles, because as you see, whenever price or the market goes down, they're gray. And then whenever you see it go up, they're red. I know it may seem confusing, but that's how my chart colors are. But if we zoom back in onto this candlestick, this right here would be a bearish candle, because it is going down. Now, why do we call it bearish? It's because if a bear and a bull ever fight, there's terms bullish and bearish. Bullish means up, bearish means down. Now, why do they mean up and down? Bearish means down because whenever a bear attacks, it swipes down. And whenever a bull attacks, it pierces up. So with a bear, it swipes down, and with a bull, it attacks up. So that's why bullish means up and why bearish means down. So this candle would be a down candle and or a bearish candle. So let me show you. With a bearish candle, the open is going to be above the close. So this would be the open of the candle. This right here. That would be the open of the candle. So let's mark this as open. Open of candle. So that is the open of candle right there. And like I said, the close would be down here. So I'm going to mark these levels so you can have a better understanding, so you won't have to use your brain too hard, because I'll try to help you understand this the most. Okay? So this is the open of the candle and the close of the candle. Now, how do you spot this? How do you spot this? As you see here, you see this little line that sticks out of the candle. This is the actual body of the candle here. So if I hide these drawings, you just see the gray part and then you see the line part. The line part are considered the wicks, correct? The line part is the wicks, right? So the top of the candle, or the wick, or the highest part of the candle, is considered the high of the candle. So let's mark this out. This would be the high of the candle, because it is the highest point of the candle. And like I said, one candle is like this. It's one singular bar or candle. See, this is one, this is one, this is one, this is one. Each one of these is a candle. So this is the high of this entire candle here. And this is the open of the candle. Why is this the open of the candle? Because the close of the candle is below it. Now, what is the close? The close is the last point of the body before the candle closes. And what I mean by candle closes is, if you see here, these are called time frames up here. Every 5 minutes, a candle appears and closes. So after 5 minutes of this price moving within this candlestick, the candle closes. Just to give you a little context of what I mean by close. So that's what close means. So this is the low of the candle here, because this is the lowest point of the candle. So let's mark that so you can get a better understanding too. low of candle. So if you look here, you see that we have the high of the candle up here, the open of the candle, the close of the candle, and the low. Okay, so the low of the candle is the lowest point of the candle before it closes, and the high of the candle is the highest point of the candle before it closes. Okay, the open is the price that the candle opens at after the previous one closes. So as you see here, this one closes, right? Then this one opens, right? So when one candle closes, the next candle should open at the same exact price that the previous candle closed at. If you understand that, this is what I mean, right? So you see, with this bullish candle, price right here, this is where it closed at. This line is the close of candle. So we're going to give you a little example. So this right here is the close of this bullish candle, and this is the open, this level right here. You see how those two lines, they align? That's what I mean. So when one candle closes, the next candle should open at the same price that the previous candle closed at. So you see right here, 107, 120. Those are the same prices. So this bullish candle closed and this bearish candle opened, and they opened what? At the same price, which is 1.07, 120. See that? So now let's go back to our original candle we were analyzing. So the close of the candle is the last price that the candle was at before it closed. So the last price would be right here, which is, if we look to the right, is 1.07108. That's the last price it was at before it closed. So this is the close of the candle. It's not the low, but it's the close of the candle, the price that the candle closed at. The low is 1.07107, but the close right here is 1.07108. So the close is at this price, which is the actual body. The open and close are the bodies. Those are the bodies. And this is within the body. So the body will be the actual thick part of it, if you want to say it like that, the thick part, and then the thin parts of the wicks. So the thin parts form the high and low of the candle, while the bodies form the open and close. Or the open and close form the body. Same way. The close of the candle, it closes right here. So this is a part of the body, and the open of the candle is right here, right? So if you want to visualize this in real time, price opens, or this candle opens, it goes down, creates the low of the candle, comes back up right here, and closes at this price. So this is the last price that this candle closed at. Understood? Good. So this is a bearish candle anatomy. Bearish candle anatomy. This is what this is. So you can review this as many times as you like, and if you have any comments, you can drop them down below in the comment section. I'll try my hardest to answer them, but this is a bearish candle anatomy. Now I'm going to go on a bullish candle anatomy, and these recordings are going to be raw. There's going to be no editing. So this candle here, you see this red up candle? This is a bullish candle. So try not to worry about any of the other candles, because I know they can get a little confusing or a little distracting, but let's focus on this candle right here, okay? So for a bullish candle, the close is going to be above the open, right? Because if we look, let's look at the previous candle before this one we'll focus on. This one right here is the one we're focused on. This right here, this is the one we're focused on, or we want to analyze. But we have to look at the candle before it. So we see here that the close is right here. Why do we say that? Because the next candle after it opened at that price. So this would be the close, or this is a bullish candle. And then the open of the previous candle is right here. Okay? So now we know that for this candle that we're looking at, this right here be the open, because look at where it opened. It opened at the same exact price of the previous candle. So this would be the what? This will be the open of candle. Open of candle. So that's that there, correct? So now, what will be the close of the candle? Since the close of the candle is above the open for a bullish candle, where would it be at? And like I said, it's within the body, so I'm going to give you a little second to see where it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you said that the close of the candle is right here, you are correct. Congrats. You should now know what a bullish candle anatomy is. So this is the close of candle. Right here. And where are the highs and lows of the candle? This is the high of the candle, because this is the highest point of the candle before it closed. So this is the high of candle. Where's the low of candle? The low of the candle is right down here. And we can go ahead and mark that as the low of candle. So right there is, price glitched. But if we zoom back in, it's a little mistake I made. But if we zoom back in, right here on the same candle, the high of candle is right here, because it's the highest point of the candle, right? The close is right here, because this is the last price that the candle was before it closed. So this is the closing price of the candle. The opening is right here, because the close is above the opening for a bullish candle, and for a bearish, the close is below the opening. And this is the low of the candle, or the lowest point of that candle before the candle closed. And the closing price is right here. So this is your anatomy right here. So the thick part is the body, or what forms the body is the close and the open. The close and the open forms the body, and the low and high forms the wicks. So I'm going to end this video here for episode 1. I don't want to make it too long. I want to keep this curriculum as short and as much info as possible, so you can have a good rundown as a beginner trader or as a complete newbie. No offense, but you are new when it comes to trading. If you are new, you can be experienced and still watching this just to have an open mind and learn. But hopefully I gave you a good rundown of the candlestick anatomy, both bullish and bearish. But enough of me talking. You guys have a good day. I'll try to get episode 2 released tomorrow or whenever I release this episode. But okay, seriously, enough of me talking. Bye bye. I'll see you guys later. Episode 2 coming tomorrow.